Okay, hello everyone from a very, very snowy East Coast America. Let's see, yesterday we spent the day unlocking new jokers. Today we're going to try to climb the stakes to unlock more decks. Until now I had been going each difficulty level across all the decks I have unlocked so far, and then up difficulty across all decks, and then up difficulty across all decks. This time, instead, I'm going to try to just go straight up through all the difficulties on whichever deck it feels like that would be a good idea. So base difficulty, nothing special. Red stake adds small blind, gives no reward money. Green stake gives score scales faster, so as the required scores go up across each round, they go up even faster for green stake. Black stake adds eternal jokers. And if you ever acquire an eternal joker, you cannot sell nor destroy it. That probably means the random joker tarot is dangerous. You might end up with a bad eternal joker that you can't get rid of. And it means the where is it? This far in, I must have missed it. Looking for the big curved, no, there, so I was on the second page. The ceremonial dagger, which destroys jokers to the right and adds double its sell value to multiplication. I have seen and really avoided that joker so far because I don't want to keep destroying jokers. But imagine if I came up with an eternal egg, and it just kept getting more and more valuable, and so each time I select a blind, it adds more and more to mult. Well, it's plus mult, so it's not that great. So perhaps actually the value would be, I don't know what the one I'm looking for looks like as well, but it's got a lot of red in it. An angry, evil looking face. There we go. Madness. Destroy a random joker and gain 0.5 mult whenever small or big blind is selected. So if you get it early enough, and then you only get, or mostly get, eternal jokers, you would gain 1 mult per ante, which could end up being 5, 6, 7 times mult, which is a lot, but isn't everything. Okay, so I think I'm going to start at the plus hand deck. Let's glance through what I've got once. Extra $10. I think plus one hand adds up to much more than $10 over time. Unless you actually needed the hands, in which case it makes the run keep going when it would have otherwise lost. Earn no interest, I don't really like. That anti-synergizes with several things. You do get more money for hands and discards, but I don't think that really balances. In my plays, I will normally have $5 or more of interest every round. But will I have like 2 hands and a discard left? Maybe, I don't know. An extra joker slot is great, but minus hand is not. I've had trouble with the black deck. Crystal ball and 2 copies of the Fool. Meh. Telescope is very good. -1 consumable is not. Spectral cards, no face cards. The flush deck. Extra cards. That I probably kind of like. I'm guessing it means acquiring jokers is going to be trickier because they're not going to show up as much in the shop. But later on, I find myself often looking for tarots and planets in the shop, but I just keep getting common jokers that I don't want. I don't think I've played with the Zodiac deck much. I've only unlocked it rather recently. Painted. Minus joker slot? Yuck. And I have not unlocked the last 3. So yes, we'll start with a blue deck. And my goal mostly is just to win in order to unlock the deck that winning on the black stake unlocks. Okay. $5, meh. Double money. I'm not going to have enough for that to be terribly interesting either. But I think I'm only going to win $4 if I get this in one go. That would be 5 and no access to a shop, so let's go for it. Come on, I need better clubs. This is my last discard. There we go. 45, 55, 65, 75 exactly. $7. How did that math work? Am I at... White stick. That's not what I want. I want to play black stake to unlock a new deck, which gives me new tags to skip for, potentially. Free rare joker. Compared to the I expect $2 I will earn. That's a big win. Doubling money will not be worth it. So we will play and try to get the free joker before the boss, and hopefully it's worthwhile. 3 of a kind right there, huh? Do I go for the flush, which is almost ready, or the full house, which would be slightly better? Already got the difficult half of it. I think the flush is more reliable. I said the flush is more reliable. There we go. More than half the points I need. Now almost anything will get me there. Spades. I guess. Miss. There we are. Okay, I've got exactly $10, and I've got a free trio and an eternal scary face. Don't want that. And honestly, I don't want this very badly. I'm not likely to pay 3 of a kinds very much, but maybe that Joker will change my mind. So if I can hit a 3 of a kind, it will be 30 by 3 plus, I don't know, let's say 15 on average, so 45 by 3 or 45 by 9. It's 400-ish. It's only a little bit better than a flush would be. I mean, if it happens to be faces, that would be 60 by 9, which would definitely be better. I guess I will risk this. You're guaranteed a buffoon pack in your first shop, as I understand it. And for $4, having another Joker is probably worth it, but it all depends on what we pull. Chips. They're both eternal, and they're both not very valuable. Discarded club, suit changes every round. Well, I mean, it's free, it's eternal. Let's see. Maybe. I'll take it. I don't think I've played with that before. It might work out to be valuable. It might really not. Spades are debuffed. Clubs are what you want me to discard. So we'll see which red. Oh, wait. Should be looking for 3 of a kinds. Got one right there.
Why was the borrowed money happy to be returned? It wasn't a loan anymore.
Hi, Dupree. Good afternoon. Are you buried in just as much snow as I am? Let's see. So we've got a 2 of a kind, a 3 of a kind to play. We'll toss out spades and clubs. Nope. Discard clubs. Toss out the spade, which is debuffed as well. Interesting. I guess the storm isn't that far north. I've got at least half a foot, probably most of a foot snow outside. Okay, play the 3 of a kind, which will be 34 times 9. It's like half the points we need. It's not great. Oh, there's another 3 of a kind, which will be more points. So I'm going to discard all the clubs I've got before I play that, and then the 10 and the 8 aren't worthwhile, and so we might as well just discard everything else. See, that says contains a 3 of a kind. I got one more club that could be worth discarding. And another one. I might as well toss the spades if they're debuffed along the way. It would have been nice to pull the last 4, but whatever, this will do it for us. And we got 12 chips if they get that own way with their spare discards. I don't know what I'm going for necessarily. I want that, but not this early. I want interest income more. So, I don't know. Everything being free, when I'm not going to get small blind reward money, feels good. 1,300 points. And you want hearts to be discarded now. I've got 3 clubs. We'll toss everything that's not a club. chance the three of a kind for eights showing up? Because that's not a heart. Oh, I got eights and nines. And nines are hearts. Without deck modification. This is a mess. Still not getting eights. Or clubs. Still not getting eights or clubs. And I discarded one of the eights now. I lost concentration. So I still don't have clubs. Or even a pair now. Well, I've got a pair of aces, but one third ace is next to impossible. So I've already discarded one. Does playing a non-scoring card count as a discard? Flush isn't leveled up, so this is fail. Yeah, I'm dead. There's the eights I needed all that time ago. They're all gone, so it's too late. I can't discard anymore. Actually, there's almost no path for me to get the next 800 points. So I'm going to play high card and some hearts just to watch more carefully this time what happens to the castle. Is it going to get upgraded? No, that was it saying here's 27 extra chips. Okay. Yeah, fine. Black stake is challenging. I will try again. 3 rare joker. 25 bucks. Diamonds are debuffed. Clubs. Good. 45, 55, 65. Not quite 75. Oh, exactly 75. No. Math is hard. A 3 of a kind. That's not especially useful right now. Spades and hearts are both decent to pull another flush. Diamonds are better, but they're all debuffed. I would give it 1 to pull the 4 of a kind. That's... Oh, it's already gone. I'm so stupid. Ugh. Clubs are over. Not a single heart, huh? See, spades are much lower than hearts, but I've already got 3 face spades. I only need 2 more spades from 6, but I need 3 more hearts from 9. It's roughly equivalent odds. This way I get a pair, at least. There's my spades. 45, 55, 65, not 75. 73, but those 28 points from the pair will do it. Ugh, that was messy, but I've got a lot of money, and I've got a free rare joker. It's a decent start. Eternal Baron. Always take Baron Sad, if you can afford it, as far as I'm concerned. Each king held in hand gives times 1.5 malt. Well, that's basically kings are steel. All kings are steel. Okay. Got a risky strategy that I read about online that I think might be worth going for. And because it's my first-ish black stake, I'm going to go for Madness. You can try to destroy the Baron all you like. It won't work. But I will gain times malt every time I start a small or a big blind. I guess it'll still leave me at an even multiple of 5 for interest. I'll try to get an interesting planet. Pair? Okay. More money. No, I want to select small blinds now because of Madness. So, pair is 25 by 3. Oh, I've got a full house. You say... No, pair was the planet I upgraded. Okay. Full house is 40 by 4. You are 1.5 times. King is 1 out of 11 right now. I'm not going to pull one if I discard. 3 cards looking for it, so I'll just play the full house. There's a king to stay in the hand. There's a pair, which was leveled up. Playing through the guy is better right now. Digging for a flush. Even better not if I have to play the king. So that's 54 by 3. Four and a half. Call it 7. 50 by 7 is going to be what, 350? Have I done all that math correctly? Okay, so 4 cards. Discard and see what I get. No more kings. Wish I held ace. Whatever. Yep, that was about the points I expected. I only need 150 now, and that is 25, 34, 43 by almost 7 again, so... Wait. $300-ish. Which is plenty. Tens and sevens are no tens and tens are low. Tens and aces are low, so we'll just throw them out along with it. Standard safety move. Okay, I really need to make kings at this point. Counterattack is how I will do that. A little bit of money back. Gold card, a king. Okay, so I am even on suits right now. That will keep me even on suits. Is that what I want? No. Let's bias black into red. Two planets for $2. If I don't like them, I just sell them again. One of four. It's pretty good odds. Despite wanting to keep the money for interest, it's pretty good odds for finding a decent eternal thing to pair with madness. There's only one eternal one, and it's only plus multi if you have a straight. Oh, constellation. Oh. Well, I mean, it's free at this point. Constellation will be very valuable over time, but madness is going to eat it. So, whatever. See? Oh well. So, I've got high card and pair slowly scaling up. I'll hold kings, and that's kind of it. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's unfortunate. It would be nice to hold the pair. Turn it into something, potentially. But I guess I'll just play it. Is that going to be 45 by 6, 9, 500-ish? Yeah, I can afford that. Oh, I wasn't holding any kings. And I pulled the straight. Amazing. So now that'll be 40, 55 by 8, 12, 600 some? Good. 5 by 3, 20 by 2. 45 by 6, 9 is another 300-ish. This is going to be not quite enough. Yeah, 15 shot. An Eternal Midas Mask. That could synergize with things, and it's eternal. If one, it might just make me a bunch of money. I want to hold kings anyways, and now they will all give me money when I do. Well, if I ever play them. Interest income. First hand face down. Ultra yuck. Okay, so you're probably a diamond. You're a low diamond. You are a higher diamond. You are a higher diamond. You are not a diamond. You should be a high spade. You should be a high spade. even higher than that was. So you're not a spade. I think I've got 3 diamonds there. So I'm going to discard the rest. And see face up diamonds. So that will be a flush. Should hold the king. But I'll play it so that holding it in the future is good. I got to do something for points here. And I've got too many face down cards. Now, that was a third of the way. What is this going to be? 45 by 6. Is well under 300. It's not good enough. Well, I mean, if I can keep hitting pairs, maybe it'll get me there. Gotta earn 1,000. Slightly better than 300 on average. Which means I need to pull a king. 4s and 6s are basically out. I'm not going to draw more. Paid attention to that before. Queens are gone. 8s are almost gone. Three. 10, Jack, Ace could all be pulled. Like that. 5, or the 3, or the 10. Still got 4 kings to draw, and I haven't drawn any of them. House. 40, 50, 60, 8 by 8. That feels like enough. 500 more will do it. By the skin of my teeth. Oh, I can never get rid of that Midas. Part of me felt like that was good because of madness synergy, but the other part of me realizes not so much. Free money, gladly. 2 pair. Remote when a booster pack is skipped. Hardly ever going to do that. Probably. Well, I'm learning the whole eternal madness thing. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. Pair leveling up is good. It's better than flush now. Besides the fact that it doesn't score as many chips. On the off chance, given 5 cards, that you've got a king, I'm going to open you. No king. But a bunch of tarot cards over time. And maybe scoring 50 chips. I'll take it. Probably should have taken the steal. I gotta select everything for madness. Stop looking at the skips. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Really? tarot. Discard some low value cards. Make pairs with higher cards. Planets. I'm not going to make those. So let's have some money. Holding a king, that's good. Got a pair. I'm going to play it and toss the 3 with it. See what that gets us now that pair is leveled up a little bit more and madness is building. Hopefully. 800 points. Sort of enough. 40 by 4, 20 by 2. I'll pull a 10, I mean, as likely as anything else. Is that 800 points? I've got another king. Look at all the money we're going to get. Makes me kind of want to play the other king so that it turns gold. That's 3 hands to make 900. Yeah, I can do it without the kings. So I want you to be gold for all the times that I'm going to hold you in the future and possibilities for duplicating you in the future. That's my story. 6s are out, 8s are out, 10s are in, jacks are in. This is probably enough points. Skipping. Booster pack is valuable, assuming you're all trash. Wild glass hearts. Don't think any of those are useful. Not as useful as 3 mult on every hand forever. I think I've been hitting pairs reliably enough, and it's already leveled up more than high card. Yeah, I'll skip this for the mult, which is always going to be times 2 and times 3 by the time I do anything, right? There's some 10s. I'm holding a king. I'll play the pair of 10s and I'll toss the 6 and the 2 for better scoring pairs in the future, I hope. Pair of 10s, what does that earn me now? 60 by 36, 2,000 points is good. 8, and I don't want to make pairs of 3s and 2s, because that's with a king in my hand. Like for $2, fine. I might end up playing some high cards. Arcana pack, I really want to make more king. Didn't pull one to dupe, and I don't have a card to dupe it with. Wild Malt bonus. Let's see, that'll be +4 each time I play it. Skipping will be +3 on every hand forever. I really want pair, but I guess I'll take high card if that's all I've got, because it might be the thing I end up doing. User debuff. Boo. I guess I'll take the tarot. I'm gonna hold on to that because it's a pair, which I kind of need. Let's see what 3 cards we get. The king is good to get. Don't really care about having diamonds. I mean, I sort of faintly want to discover flush 5, but it's pretty far off. What are you bothering me about? Discovered spare trousers. Yeah, I'll just take the dollar. Points. I pulled another king. Play the jacks and get rid of the 3s and 2s. Might end up playing the kings just to make it gold early. The 1 debuffed jack was quite a bit. Yeah, I'll make you gold. Well, you won't be as much because the kings will be gone. What are you going to be? 60 chips. Times 13, 36. $2,000. That'll do. That'll do nicely. I'll be less likely to play the kings if they're already gold. Hand size sounds real good. Want to make more kings somehow. Didn't pull any. Random joker. Destroys cards, stone cards. I'll take the 3 mult. Two planets. If I don't like them, I'll sell them and be even. Sell that and I'll take the pair. Gold, joker, stone, glass, rank. Well, if there was a queen around and I could make it a king, that would be good, but none of those are great, so I'll take the 3 mult again. One king, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? Pair of aces with 2 kings in my hand. Now worth 7,000 points. 3 kings in my hand. May very well be at the point that high card is worth it. 45 by 4, 19, 38 times 1.53 times. 40 by 30 is already 1,200, which is all I need, and that's going to be way more holding the kings. And this will turn it gold. If I ever pull a queen, I will use that. Hopefully, we pull 2 queens at least. $3. Hearts, malt, glass. Take the 3 malt. I want kings or maybe queens or maybe really fancy cards. Ah, king. Should probably take a way to thin out all of my low non-king cards, but I'm making it for now. Skipping enough and multiplying them enough. Oh, 3 kings in my hand. None of them are gold. I kind of want to play them. And a queen in my hand as well. I can play 4 of a kind of kings. $100 by 7. 25. 100. Let's try to pull more kings or queens before we do anything. Got a pair, but I want to do the kings one way or another. Oh, bother. I didn't mean to do that by accident with the high card. Whatever. Spades, I don't care. That I don't care. Earn $4, no. Already got the gold card for that. Destroy stuff. One queen and a jack that I could turn into a queen. That will eventually head me towards more kings. That. What we got down here? Money, spades, steel. Probably do better with that. $9, I think I'll take the 3 malt. Times quite a bit. Only one hand type. Got a 3 of a kind sitting right there. Got a single queen. 63 by 3, 27. $40, 162, 60 by 62 is 10,000. So I want to pull more kings and queens and maybe jacks before I play that. Of course, it's not going to happen. There's a pair. Let's play it rather than discarding. Halfway. Ah, good. We discard that. And I have to use one of these before I do that. Ugh, fine. I already played a pair and I only get one hand type. I've made a big, big mistake. That's going to be worth almost as much. 66, 77 by almost the exact same amount. Slightly more. Those aces will still do it. So let's go for it. There's another king. Nothing to turn it in. Nothing to turn into a king. Nothing really low to destroy. Okay, it's worth upgrading both of those. Now you will... Oh. I think you will still do it, and you'll become gold, and earn me money. And if you don't, I've got the aces to finish with. Worth it. I think a pair only gives me +1 mult, but skipping gives me +3 mult at this point, so I might as well skip Celestial Pacts rather than taking the pair. I'll roll the dice. It's going to be something that gets destroyed immediately. $2. Yeah, you're going to get destroyed, so I'll take my money back. $3. 2 commons that'll both get destroyed immediately. So get a little bit of my money back. I should have skipped. Oh well. Yeah, skip is 3 mult. Buying this is +1 mult and 10 chips. But on top of a base of, 50-ish, 10 chips is not very much. It's always going to get multiplied by, 3 mult. It's going to get multiplied by stuff. It's, yeah, pretty universally better. Spades don't care. 8-ball don't want. $2 I'll definitely level up. Pair. About high card. Might as well. $2. There's a pair and another pair. And let's destroy some low cards. Make a tarot with 3 money inside. Play those. One king in hand. What's a pair worth now? 13 grand. Straight? Nope. Oh, it's eternal and it's times mult, but I have to add cards to my deck. Here goes nothing. $6, which means I want at least 31 before I start opening them. Hubs. Turn stuff into kings. Like a really low card. Spades, diamonds, random tarots. I'll take the 3 mult. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Jack is the less likely, but that's one for the money. Two pair, no. Full. Have to throw away madness, which would be madness at this point. Ooh. Purple seal. Enhance a card. There's a bunch of spectral cards that destroy jokers, but what if they're eternal? What happens in that case? Let's enhance 10s. I really want to do this, but I didn't draw enough low cards. 2s and 3s and 4s I would, and apparently a 6 I would happily destroy. 7? It's the bottom half, sure. 7 and below gets destroyed. So the pairs are easier to find. And the kings, which I have 8 now, that's all. Only one hand. Yikes. Ten Queen Jack. Let's see, if I make a pair of 10s now, let's say, that will be 90 by 6, 36 times 1.5 times 1.5, because I'm holding 2 kings, times 5 will be 36,000. So any old pair will be good, and I will dig for it. Jacks. I'm gonna hit the 10s and still hold the jacks. That would be cool. Oh, we got an extra king. You're gold. I don't think lucky and gold stack, so starting to worry that this is going to run out before ante 8. I kind of want to buy pair and high card here. Skip packs, unless they're real good. Wheel, spades, destroy 2 low cards. Well, I gotta do it. -1 hand size. I could probably survive that right now. The gold cards kind of encourage me to hold them, which makes things difficult. But adding another joker will work out to be valuable over time. I'm gonna risk it. Madness instead of one of the Eternals. Okay. Okay. Lovers. Don't care about being wild. How many points is that going to be right now? That. It's almost identical. It's a few more chips. You know what? Let's just play a high card and see how it goes. 66 by... It's going to be enough, isn't it? No, not even close. A third of what I needed. 4 of a kind. Wow. Because I've got no kings. They're all queens. Times. King in hand. Might as well keep the queens just because it's funny. There we go. Lots of money. Make those aces lucky or something. Almost definitely skip this, but that'll get me mult. Oh, the ramen's not that bad. Oh, but it's not eternal, so madness is going to eat it. So skip. Definitely skip this. Half of what I needed. So I'm gonna goldify that king. What's that? 8 with it. It's most of the rest of what I needed. Almost definitely skip. Oh, a king. Possibly skip. Wild, Joker, rank. Oh, there we go. Need that. No repeat hand types. Oh no. Oh no. We have just lost, haven't we? Oh, but, no. I'll be okay. As long as we can come up with enough distinct hand types. Keep the 6s and the ace. Of course. Of course. Really want the other 6. There's only one more. Should have paid more attention. I'm not going to draw 2, 3, 4s. Oh boy. Can 3 of a kind at the end if I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I can full house. How likely is another jack to show up? Not likely. I can't make a pair. Can't score with a pair. Thanks to the boss. I need 13,000. Which, like, anything I play will do it. I guess that's gonna have to be it. That was ante 7. Take a bigger hand size. Two 4s. Only got 2 4s in the entire deck, so it's very good to get rid of those. I really kind of never want to play them. It's playing only one stone card, high card. How have I never come up across another Eternal Joker? That's worth having after investing in the negativeness. 8, 9, 10, Queen King. Look at all those kings. More kings. No, that was way more than half. Let's get a tarot. Turn it gold. Fine. 1, 2, 3. I think this will do it. And it'll be gold. Walkie-talkie, huh? I don't have 10s or 4s much. Don't make aces with straights. Do high cards, however. Oh, if only you were eternal. But also you scale too slowly for it to be useful now. Don't make straights. Money to 0. And it's not going to be eternal. Purple seal. I'll take the malt. And I'll take the malt. Pair is a little bit worse than high cards now. More chips, less malt. It scores more chips. Also want to get the cards right now. Let's score 50,000 points along the way. Okay, we are almost definitely winning this. Without ever filling our last extra Joker slot. Tarots for booster packs. I don't think so. Two random tarots, spades, destroy, low cards. Two of the 3 6s that are left. Done. Alt. Extra large blind, 240. Really need to draw kings. And look at that, 4 of them right off the bat. And a foil 10. So what are we looking at? 105, 155 by 55, 67 times 1.5 a bunch of times, times 7, a lot. 100,000. And more kings. Was quite easy to hit. I'll have to think about that voucher. Having more packs to open will scale the red Joker quite a bit, and it might get us Arcana that are even more useful. Steal, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Diamonds, spades, malt. Don't care all that much. That'll get me mult rarely, 4 mult rarely when I play a particular card. But skipping will get me 3 mult every single time. Yep. Scale madness up more by coming back an ante. Let's make... Oh, I bet you steel and gold don't stack, do they? No. I kind of want to have a low card to turn steel. Let's see what a foil 10 does by itself. Plenty. $7 I'll spend. Go down to 32 and then spend 7 more. I'll be out, so I won't buy whatever I reroll. Unless it's amazingly good, which it's not likely to be, so... Lucky, meh. Level up pair, Wild, meh. Tarot, meh. Glass, meh. Take them all. Stone. Rank, I didn't pull any queens. Random Joker. I'll take the mult. you. Oh my gosh, if you hit madness, or really honestly the Baron, we'll be in trouble. Hair's a bit better now. But that extra 5 is just going to be in the way. 3 8s, 3 10s, 3 aces. Unless I just want room to draw more kings or something. Let's see what this does for us. Most of it. Let's make a free tarot. 2 planets. Steel. Okay. Stone. Stone is... chips. Okay, let's see what a single stone high card does now. Or playing a single stone, yes, counts as a high card. Honestly, I want all my cards to be stone, don't I? At this point. Club, scoring club, and a scoring card of any other suit. So that's pairs that happen to have a club will be times 2 mult, and it's eternal, so we're going for it. Perfect. I'm gonna skip this for the mult, unless it's insanely good, like that would be if I had room for it, which I don't anymore, so I really just can't, just plain can't buy anything unless I sell madness, which is not gonna happen. I guess I should have done that in the other order. Oh well. Another king, another stone. Money's not terribly important. I've got 3 sevens. Let's have fewer sevens. Because just playing stone is actually quite useful now. Also, I can make some tarots. I'd rather do that. 1 random joker to disable. Oh, the worst one. Five, 8, 9. I really want you to hit Midas. I forget what you even did. You were times not very much because I haven't added cards. I don't have any clubs, really. No, not really, at all. Kings. If I'm holding you, I guess at you. There we go. That's the one you needed to hit. I think this will do it. Quite. It would have done it all by itself. And a whole lot of money. Not really making pairs much anymore, but whatever. Five cards for money. Suit, I don't care. Red seal. When played. Copies. Kings. And that will be cards added to my deck, let's hope. Yes. Anti-8 begins for Rio. Forgot to look at what the boss ability was. Okay, pair is a bit better than high card. You won. They discarded for some more gold. King, and I've got hologram. Let's see, adding a card gives me a quarter mult, which is basically always more than 3 now. All cards debuffed until a joker sold. Oh no, there's only one joker I can sell, and it's the most important one. Oh. Bummer. I want to pull some queens. Left and right. How many twos have I got? Just the one more. Well, I'll save that for replacing Madness with something. Oh man, selling a ×9 mult card. Oh. I really want some queens to hit strength with. I've only got 2 queens in the whole deck. Well, let's see what the pair bases gives me now. All those kings, probably quite a bit. I think actually that one, the thing to the right has to get destroyed in order for it to gain the mult. Do I care about debuffed cards? I don't think so. I mean, I'm not going to get 10 chips for each of those, but who cares? See what happens. I don't care that they're debuffed. Don't care one whit. That's hard to read. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Got 2 8s, 3 9s. I don't want random joker. What was debuffed so I didn't? I'll get one more king. And the queen for maybe eventually turning into a king. I'll make aces a pair, which will finish without ever selling anything. Deck unlocked. And achievement. Interesting. Okay, now that I achieved my goal of unlocking the next deck, next stake, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. King of clubs. 4, king of diamonds. If I get tarots that can turn things into clubs, I want kings to turn into clubs, and I might be able to make a flush 5. Okay, 31. I kind of want to take things no matter what. Trigger hologram. A multi 9 is probably worth it. A queen that I can turn into a king? Sure. Once I finally get my strength. Well, I'm not going to have that many rounds to go. Probably. I want to discard everything that's not a king, or maybe gold. Wow. Wowie wee wow. Left kind, but can't come close to making it flush at this point. What does a single high card do now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kings in my hand? Okay, so that's going to do the whole round. And then some. And a lot of money. And some more money. And some more money. Not gonna re-roll it when it's that expensive anymore. Okay. club and something else. I should be paying attention to that. Should play the pair of queens to turn you gold, I guess. This is an interestingly overpowered seeming deck. 82 bucks. Maybe. The jokers. Steel. Gold. These. I want to add something to buff you, so we'll make it steel, sure. And I'm going to skip you for the molt. That wouldn't be bad. Room. It probably would be bad, actually, now that I think about it. Base chips and Walter. That's not great. Making you guys lucky. Bonus, whatever. Get some taros. Hearts, I don't want money, I'll take. Well, King of Hearts, I've only got 2. That would give me a total of 5. No, I want to turn kings into clubs. Am I digging for a 9 of clubs? What am I doing? I'm gonna play a pair of kings to goldify them. Wasn't quite enough, huh? I will buy, but not yet use that. I will buy that. And that. Should have considered buying a cheap planet just to have another slot to fill after whatever. Clubs, but nothing to hit really. Steel, glass, hearts, destroy a 2 and a 3. Maybe I don't care compared to 3 molt. turn jacks into queens? Only got 3 queens. Would want to turn them into kings. I think I'll wait until I could turn things into clubs so that I can use the fool to have it turn into clubs, and then I just have to pull 2 kings of clubs and 3. Yeah, okay. Bop, 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 bop. Gonna use this for almost no gain, just so that I can make another one so that I'll have it to use at the right moment. Engineer. Hope. Bonus, destroy planet. Take the 3 malt. Spin the wheel. Nope. There's a couple kings. Some more kings, but none of them are clubs. I need 2 king of clubses. So I'll get no tarot at this moment. 2 king. Well, that'll make another king. And give me room. To make a different tarot. 2 planets. Well, this isn't the time. 8, 9, 10 jack. 2 planets. Ooh, that wasn't quite enough. Should have done that last time. The opportunity to draw. Wild, no. Yes. Standard packs will buff hologram. Take something. Fancy jack, I suppose. And level 12 and level 17 for our parents. Should keep an eye on that. $1.5 million now. And none of my kings, again, are clubs. There's not going to be $1 million right off the bat. The other 3 are effectively discards. Holy crap, it was. It was $3 million. Wasn't prepared for this. Both of these in my hand still. None of those are clubs. turn them all into clubs. Right now. And that's really what I want to do with them, isn't it? Make it more likely that the ones I draw are indeed clubs. Diamonds, lucky, gold. 3 modes. Three more. Bonus, money, another moon. Nice. Heart cards are debuffed. That's probably fine. Okay, so what do I want? I want a bunch of kings, and I want them to be clubs. There's one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 king of clubs. So I'm kind of... If I play this, it's going to turn gold. That's fine. Making a flush 5. So that I can hopefully unlock that planet card, because that's a nice thing to accomplish as well. What's that going to earn me? I'm going to have much fewer kings in my hand, so I don't know. $1 million. And look at all those kings! Nice. Okay, now I really want to find whatever the flush 5 planet card is. Random Joker. Here, I'll spin the wheel. Ooh! Polychrome. So discard. Sure. I don't think I need it. But it'll let me play more. Some of the games. I don't know what are left to play. $49. Don't know what I want that to do most, but probably upgrade high card, honestly. So holding all the kings is how I make lots of multiplication. 3 months. We're gonna hit 100 perhaps. Rare foil unlocking will play you at some point. Like now. You're not foil anymore. You're not lucky anymore because you're a face card. That was 3 million and I need 14. Oh. Oh. Two. I'm not going to draw another 2. Yuck. Kings, please. 2 kings. There we go. That's a little better. I'll spin the wheel. Nope. Okay, is this going to be 4 million points? Yep. Whatever planet the flush 5 is, please show it to me. So I can discover it and earn a joker. There it is. Joker unlocked. Discover every planet card. Huzzah! And I've got the tiniest chance of making it to Ante 12 for the second time only. I guess I'll turn things into clubs. Not everything. No. Destroy, money, rank, but there's no queens or jacks. Take the mult, which is not quite over 100. Stone is good. 21 and then 28 million. That's also 6 million. Hoping to draw a pair for that 9. Not leaving myself a ton of opportunity. Turn a 2 into a king. Not quite. More hand throw, this will do 1 million. Oh, I just realized now, super late, that the Baron is happening before the red card. That's a big shame. Last spades. Diamonds. Maybe more queens. You're over 100. Clubs, money, wild, I'll take them all. Look at that. 8 kings, 9 kings, lots of kings. All gold. 28 million, always draw 3 cards. Which one's squares? More pairs. Keep drawing pairs. Discard a single ace. Discard. 8, 9. I'm not going to play 8s because I'm holding the steel. I've got 2 hands. I need 10 million. Pair is times 21. Here times 16. I'll do the pair. Oh, and I got queens. Just strength. That should do it. Oh! I was not expecting that. Wow! Wow! That boss effect actually helped because I had so many kings to draw. Wow! And there was nobody around to see it. Oh! I'm so sorry, Lightwing, you're gone probably. War, Celine. I don't know when you said that because... Oh, hi Yazzie. YouTube doesn't seem to give timestamps. What deck? This is just the blue deck. I set out, as the title says, with the goal of just unlocking decks. So this is the first time that I completed a black stake, which unlocked some deck or other, and I intentionally picked an easy deck because it gives extra +1 hand per round, I think. But what I ended up getting the Eternal Midas Mask, I think the very first Joker. No, the Madness, I think, was very first, which encouraged me to take Eternal Jokers. Like, I had never taken it because it seemed so bad until I got to Black Stake with Eternal. So this was the first Eternal Joker that came up, and I wasn't thinking about it much when I first took it. But yes, turning them gold and then pulling the Baron, which gave me a reason to have lots of kings, which turned gold, gave me a lot of money, which gave me a lot of other things over time. So I ended up with 21 kings in my deck. And yeah, that boss effect of letting me just keep drawing more and more cards by only playing 1 or 2 at a time gave me a lot of kings in my hand, and so the Baron really pulled that out. And over time, the red card added a lot, hologram a bit, but the Madness times 12. Wow, I've never had nearly so good a hand. I have made it to Ante-12 once before, I don't remember how. Got no Joker slots. Don't want you. Want you pretty badly. Yeah, I have never come close to that. My previous record was, I think, 17 million, so 200 is quite a step up. But yeah, that was just a confluence of factors. Really, the Baron, a lot of kings, the rest of everything I was building helped. But that boss effect letting me draw so many of the kings that I had put into my deck. I had actually just before I started streaming today, I looked up, how in the world do you get that 100 million achievement and Joker unlock, and it turns out buffing, keep clicking the wrong one, buffing high card is what people were suggesting. And they were mostly saying things about have a lot of steel cards. And the fact that you're only playing one means that you can hold a lot of steel cards and get a lot of multipliers out of it. And I just happened to do it a strange way because of what Jokers came up early in this playthrough. I'm really looking for tarots, but they're not coming up. So I'll just keep leveling up high card and pair, because pair is a little further ahead. Eris, is that a moon of Pluto? I'm pretty low on funds, so I'll switch to the packs now. Gold, spades, 2 tarots. I think I'll take the mult. I don't have room, it doesn't matter. I'm skipping for the mult. Next round. Playing ante-12. 600 million. See, I can't do this anymore. I can't possibly get through ante-12 because it was kind of a fluke that I got that 200 million. Well, I can't do a lot better than playing a pair of aces, one of which is a mult right now. So I'll do that and hope to draw some more kings. $6 million is not bad. Didn't draw more kings. Is the ace going to get lucky? No. So 6 million again. There's a lot more kings, but no more pairs to easily play. So what's this going to do for us? Not 600 million, I can tell you that. 5 million is pretty respectable though. Maybe I should risk it on a tarot. Here we go. Game over. 194, not 200. I had a few million saved up already. Not 200 million, but close to 200 million in a single hand. Oh, that was coming right up. 600 million is so much more than the, what, 20, I think the previous boss was. And we're on the past the green stake, whatever it is, so the blinds, the required scores, whatever, scale even faster. I mean, not only did I hit my goal of unlocking black stake, I also unlocked the all planets by completing a flush 5, and amazingly, unexpectedly completed the 100 million hand. So I'm very happy with this playthrough. Completing black deck has given us the Anaglyph deck. After defeating a boss blind, gain a double tag. Interesting. Interesting. Discover every planet gives us whatever that joker is called. All planets. All planet cards and celestial packs in the shop are free. Whoa. Interesting. It's kind of effectively a money joker, which there are plenty of. 250 chips minus 2 hand size. That probably works pretty well with a high card deck like we just did. Because that's like a ×3 basically. But minus hand size. Okay. We've been going for 2 hours. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll see you all very shortly. Okay. That is black stake unlocked. We will proceed to blue stake, -1 discard, and all previous limitations. It will unlock for us, I believe, the plasma deck, which sounded interesting from what I read online. $5. That's more than we're going to earn, so sure. +3 hand size. It's not that great. Let's see if we can pull a joker. It's worth having. Got a bunch of diamonds already. And there's one more. $300 of $450, so next? Clubs? Spades, there's more spades we have to draw. We've got high clubs. Could end up as a pair or two. Have a pair. Let's see what this gets us. Seven, 8. That's 50, 100 only. Should probably go for the flush. That'll definitely get us there. 7 out of 30 will... Oh, we don't have any discards left. High card it is. That was enough. Now we go to the shop, and I really hope we get a joker that helps us move forward. Money, if we don't do any discards, is not the best. Gaps and straights. Going for the pack. What do we got? 2 pair, blueprint. I can't not take blueprint. Blueprint is too powerful. I have to have it. It's useless on its own, of course. And without any molt or anything, I'm never going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be making straights. Am I? They're not even... They don't even score as high as flushes. This is going to be rough. Oh, no, I still got the... I can do the boss. I can probably do the boss. All spades are debuffed, however. That makes things harder. Clubs. Again. Didn't quite get it, so it's going to be... We're already out of discards because we're at a -1 for the stake. Oh boy. We still didn't get clubs. 8 to draw and we didn't get any, so we'll play the pair. Which isn't going to get us much. And now we got clubs. $200 more points with 2 hands. That's going to be rough. Because there's no discards. Make a flush house. Full house. Bleh. That'll be 40, 50, 60. Almost 70 by 4. Should be close to 300. Math in my head. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Now I just need to get a useful joker. That's definitely molt every time. That's gonna duplicate it. And so I have to take some molt of some form. I just have to. So that'll give us 4 molt minimum, which means basically Not quite, but basically 4 times what we've been getting, and potentially significantly more, so I can save money for interest income. Might go for the buffoon pack. Whoa, all black cards. So we got flush right off the bat, and 10, 20 mult. Boom. That's why I went for that blueprint. It was risky until we got the raised fist, but now that we have that, pretty good. Oh boy. Definitely not going to level up full house. I don't mind a supernova. I guess I'm saving interest money because I can make it through probably this whole ante as is. I kind of want to go for the buffoon pack. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Supernova. Okay, I need to look up how that works. No mult for Eternals, yes, so I don't really understand that card. Maybe if you've also got like Riff Raff or something that just keeps making jokers to feed to it. Short term, that's probably useful. I think we're going to go for Supernova and Abstract, given that I get 2 of these. That's only useful if you're desperate. I'd rather have predictable, reliable. Maybe more, we'll see. Depends on what I'm holding. Diamonds are debuffed. I have not leveled up anything. 10, Jack, Queen, King. I could pull a 9 or an ace that have a straight, but that's not leveled up. It's not that useful. Yeah, I agree, Yazzie. I probably experimented with it when I very first saw it, and I don't understand the situation in which Ceremonial Dagger is useful. I have just started playing the stakes where Eternal Jokers exist, and so I was looking up how Ceremonial Dagger interacts with an Eternal Joker. Because you can't destroy Eternal Jokers, and Ceremonial Dagger destroys Jokers. How do they interact? Well, for whatever reason, Ceremonial Dagger, the interaction is nothing happens. It doesn't get any mult, and it doesn't destroy it because it's Eternal. But with Madness, it doesn't destroy it, but it does get the mult. I don't know why the difference. And given that Eternal doesn't make Ceremonial Dagger safe, I don't know what the situation where Ceremonial Dagger is a good idea. Like I said, maybe Riff Raff, but it basically means you have to spend 2 Joker slots on having the Ceremonial Dagger. And it's just not that powerful. So I could play a pair, but that's not worth very many points. I should probably just go for a flush at this point. Maybe hold on to the queen as well. But even a 2 pair, it's not worth very much. Probably enough. So yeah, I'll hold on to the queen and go for a heart flush and see if we hit one more than the other. I'm hoping for a 2 pair or 3 of a kind with the queens. I hit the 2 pair with a debuffed 2. So what's that gonna be? I will be holding a 4 in my hand. So that would add 8, that'll add 12. So 30, 42 chips times 24, 34, 35. 30 times 30 is 900. But on the other hand, I'm close to a flush, which will be more. Playing 2 of the hearts puts me further away from that flush. If I were to hit the flush, it would be 10, 20, 30 something. 60 something times more. Yeah, gonna go for the flush. And hit it. It might be 1800 on its own. Quite. So now I have to decide how I'm proceeding with this deck. I don't know what to do exactly. Glass. Celestials. Let's see what we get out of this. They're sometimes iffy. -1 hand size, but we'll have all kinds of pair, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind options potentially. Or just make a card better. Polychrome card. Nice. Let's see what we can level up. The flush. I think we're going for flushes. Unless we go for a high card. Like we did last time. But you need a whole bunch of steel or something like that. Something that holding the cards in your hand is valuable. For that strategy to work, I think. And I don't have those yet. Will I get those this time? I don't know. I think if I go for a flush, I can probably make it through ante 8. Maybe by the skin of my teeth. So that's my primary goal. I really need some tarot cards that affect my suits. Ooh, that's a lot of spades. Hello, daisies. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I hope you're warm. I don't know where you are geographically, but here there's a ton of snow, which we kind of haven't had at all for a couple years, and now it seems like Mother Nature's feeling like she should make up for the lack. Happy New Year to you as well. In the UK, I think I heard Daisy's saying earlier something about snow, but she might have been referring to her game of Minecraft. I was working on stuff and mostly lurking in her channel. That's a nice combination, as long as you can keep warm even though it's cold outside. Not discovered. Not discovered. I don't think I like that Joker. I have to discard jacks. And then it's wears out moments later. Very, very well, actually. I started with the goal of just clearing Black Stake for the first time, which I did, but managed along the way to hit 2 other achievements that I wasn't even aiming for, one of which I felt like it was nearly impossible, but my build happened to work real well throughout that round. So, very well, yes. Right now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to throw $8 and maybe selling it again quickly at... You know what, let's take it and just see how it plays. I don't mind if I throw the run on learning more about doing better in the future. And sometimes mult could be worthwhile. That might mean we go for a deck of jacks until we find another joker we want to replace it with. Have you played Balatro? I like daisies. For now, we're hoping for Arcana that will give us suit manipulation. Gold, planet, glass. That's not the best. I don't know what my deck's doing yet, so I'll use these. And we'll see what we hit in the future. Well, given that I just pulled that joker, I'm going to discard 3 jacks. Ooh, that broken switch, that sounds unfortunate. I hope everything goes well. Back in the day, I had PlayStation 3. I was very deep into a run of Gran Turismo 5, probably. And it, I assume, overheated, and it ended up with the yellow light of death, and I ended up paying to mail it away to repair at a third-party shop so that I could get the save data back off of it. So we're going to discard some jacks, I think. Which is going to leave us with, what? 2 spades? Oh! Warceline, you are very correct. Oh, and hello. I'm sorry I missed your chats on YouTube. I have setup that makes noise when people chat on Twitch, but I haven't learned how to do that yet for YouTube streams, so I'm not as good at noticing my infrequent YouTube chat messages. But you're very right. That is absolutely the right place that the blueprint should be at that point. I hadn't been paying much attention to it for a while because my jokers were all kind of roughly equivalent. Ooh, power went out. I hope it comes back. I think I might get rid of the low cards, or the non-spades, along with the jacks. 2.5 mult is a lot. And we got 3 spades and 3 clubs. And slightly more clubs to draw. I would say on this game, I'm probably fine with backseating. Policies that you might have been aware of with in the past were about solving puzzles, where I would care a lot more about backseating. Here, there's a lot going on. It's easy to miss things. And I don't feel the same way about having something pointed out here as I do when solving a puzzle. It is kind of, but it's hard to say. There's more unknowns here. In a good puzzle of the kind that I was trying to refer to, you should be able to see everything. You shouldn't really be surprised. Here, there's a bit more randomness, so the game feels different to me. It is mostly strategy. I had a friend that moved to France, so I haven't seen in a long time, who invented a pure strategy game, a board game. And until he described it that way, I had never really heard the term. And there aren't very many pure strategy games. Chess is probably the most well-known, and checkers. And I think probably tic-tac-toe. The point being that there's no randomness, and everything that there is to know is visible to both players. And so the only thing in the game is the rules and the strategy. This is definitely not pure strategy because there's a lot of randomness. But there is a lot of strategy to thinking about what you're doing and why and what order and so forth. Chess Go Reversey. I think Reversey and Othello are the same thing. I forgot about Go, but yes. Similarly pure strategy game, yes. But anyways, once I had that in mind, I started to think about pure strategy games a bit more often. I wonder if that website still works. Looks like no. So I can't even recommend that game to you. It's a complex board game. It's indie. Basically, there's Connect 4 is pure strategy. Yeah, you're right. And you know, like the dot game, the boxes game that has no or several names depending on what your perspective must be as well. Anyways, I can't really recommend it to you because the website apparently is gone and there's nowhere to buy a physical copy that I know of. But it was a very interesting game. It was loosely based around fractals. So per the rules, strict, how they're written, there's no limit to the number of pieces in a game. Practicality and strategy tends to make that possibility never really be expressed. There's a limit to how useful it is to make any given move that could make more and more pieces, but they get smaller, which is how you get more pieces in the same size area board. It's really interesting. I haven't played it in years now. Okay, so what was I thinking? I just discarded jacks and buffed up Hit the Road. So now I want to do something. If it's going to be times 2.5 twice, I feel like it can be almost anything. Let's see. The target, 3,900, divided by 2.5, and then divide that by 2.5 means I only need 60 points. Oh, I missed a decimal point. Means I need 600 points, which is actually still a challenge. What have I leveled up? Flush? 4 of a kind and 2 pair. I've got a bit on the way towards 2 pair. But that's still only 40 by 3. Well, the rest of the plus mult is gonna, yeah, almost anything. It's gonna be 15. Call it 20. On the order of 30 times 2 times 2. Almost anything, probably. Let's math it out since I'm this deep. 18 times 2, 17, 23, 24, 24 times 2.5 times 2.5 is 150. So that means I would need 1,000 chips. Okay, it's not as easy as it feels. 3, 5, and 6 with the 4s. Oh, I'm not actually playing that. That was just a quick way to get what the actual scoring would be on the screen. Oh, you're right. If I just get the cards out of the way, that's more mult. So what would that be? 16 instead of 6, another 10 times. So it would need 100 points, but it would only be 18. So the other option is to try to pull a flush with only 1 discard. That doesn't feel likely. Okay, then I think I will go for the pair. And I'll just play enough hands to make it work. It was pretty unlikely that I would pull Hit the Road and then 3 jacks in my opening hand the next time. Oh, I agree, Daisies. Throwing hands out as if they were discards is definitely useful. Part of me definitely tries to use as few hands as possible because I really want the money. But I will definitely use plays, just throw out a high card just to have an opportunity to cycle through some cards and make something better. But of course, if I play this, what am I going to play afterwards? There's like nothing to make with that. So I have to hope for a good draw. And having done the math wrong somewhere, the pair was plenty. Was it that 16 instead of 6 mult and then being multiplied twice? Yeah, that was probably it. So if instead of 24, it was 34, or was it an order of operations thing? Yeah, it was an order of operations thing. I did the math wrong. Yep. Do you play this enough that you can recognize the names of the cards without having to mouse over them or whatever the equivalent is on your platform? My memory isn't that good. Some of the jokers I can remember their names, and some of them, like Raised Fist, are just obvious once you've heard the name and you see the picture. But like Abstract, I would have trouble remembering that one's name. Probably because I don't take it much, but I'm kind of early in this and I needed some plus mult, and so I took it. And Supernova as well was more of a desperation. I pulled a pack with it. It was the least bad thing in it, so I don't have that a lot. Brainstorm is a deck? Really? I really dislike Banana. Mostly because it's random and unpredictable. Brainstorm is a joker? I think I might have just unlocked that. Yesterday? Well, I feel like it would have been later in the list than this. I'm doing that thing where I scan really quickly looking for something and I probably looked right past it. Oh, maybe I haven't discovered it yet. I've unlocked it, but I haven't discovered it. So I need to look at each of those. It's not going to say. I think I've unlocked it, but not discovered Brainstorm yet. I don't understand what you just said, I Like Daisies. A chance of getting an awesome joker? From the banana, or from Brainstorm, or from something else? Okay, $34. Meaning I'm comfortable spending 9. Oh, really? I've probably done that then. That's what you mean by getting, unlocking, I see. Oh, it has to be this run. I see. I had to look that up. So buying that and eating it unlocks the ability for Cavendish to show up in the shop. And that's a card worth having. Times 3 mult. Common Joker. with a 1 in 1,000 chance of disappearing, which is low enough that you can treat it as 0. Yeah, but it will eventually disappear if you have it enough. Or just get unlucky. Okay, so I'm comfortable spending 9. I'm going to do that. We'll double down on the doing things just to learn. Like I did with Hit the Road. Yep. I agree, Celine. I have definitely learned that at some point. Or at least the fact that basically every banana every human eats these days is all the same species, which is a risk. Does popcorn unlock something showing up in the shop the same way? I kind of agree that popcorn is a good early game card. It's the kind of thing that's a little valuable, but you probably don't want to keep it forever anyways. And so the fact that it disappears, I'm not as worried about, but it's predictable, at least. I can build a plan around it. The banana, I have no idea when it's going to disappear. Okay, so I just spent money. Oh, I can't spend another 6. I did my math wrong. I feel like spectral packs are risky because so many of them I just can't swallow the side effects. Like that. -1 hand size. But negative on a joker. But which joker? I don't know. I think I'm going to go for it. But -1 hand size does scare me. For some reason, Automod held it gives you an extra joker for quote-unquote bullying. On the phrase, you an extra joker. Yes, negative is really valuable. -1 hand size hurts. I think... Yeah, maybe, but... I think I go for flush decks a lot, and they can be tricky. They can be consistent if you've got a decent hand size, but as you shrink it down, they get harder. Medium. Yeah, medium's pretty good. But I will go for ectoplasm and hope it hits the blueprint, because that's the one that I want to keep around the most. Ha! Holy cow! Got what I wanted. Lose $1 per card played. Ugh. 5,200 points. So I really want to discard a bunch of jacks, and I didn't draw any. Photo Chad. Hanging Chad. First card multiple times. Photograph mult on first face. Yeah, I like that. Negative blueprint is amazing. But I've got no mult from Hit the Road at this point, so... Plus 15 twice. 2 pair is not leveled up. It is leveled up. It's almost as good as a flush now. So I'll probably just do that. And that'll make Supernova. Oh, Raised Fist. It'll make Raised Fist plus 20. Oh well. So that'll be 40, 50, 60, 76 times 30, 45, 46, call it 50. Almost 50 by 50, so like half the points, nearly. Yeah, what did that come from? I think another spectral that would give a random effect, and the fact that it gave polychrome was surprising and exciting. I'm expecting just over 2,000, 2,500-ish. No, 3,700. How did I get the math that wrong? I guess I can be happy that it was more than I expected, but I did the math wrong. Still no jacks to discard, and not many discards. Probably play the 10s and some low cards to try to make another pair. Have it be better than nothing, effectively a discard. I don't have many 6s left to draw in comparison, so I'll do that. Spent $10 playing things. If I had thought about it, I would have played fewer cards in that last hand, but I didn't think I was going to make it. Random Joker, huh? Mega Spectral. Don't really have the money to cover it, but I'm going to risk it. And by saying that, I in my head, my assumption is I'm always looking to end up with $25 for maximum interest income. 4 enhanced numbered cards, probably. Blue seal, red seal, if only that queen was here. -1 hand size? Nuh-uh. I would have to shift into a pair 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind strategy, which is buying the judgment. I don't remember what judgment is off the top of my hand. Oh, random Joker. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I'm probably looking at blue seal and enhanced numbered cards because I don't have much. If I get some enhanced cards, I might red seal one. Yeah, I was leaning towards these two, but I'm going to do incantation first. And if I get an enhanced numbered card that I really like, I might red seal it rather than blue sealing something. So let's see what it destroys and what it enhances. We lost a 9. I would have rather lost a 2. Lucky and bonus. No, blue, you want to... Oh, blue. Oh, blue. Lucky cards are fun, I agree. When you get those $20, ooh, nice. But it's so rare. Blue seals have really helped me in the past. I have to hold it. I'll throw that on a 2. I don't know what I'm going for in this deck, really. Red seal the 10, really. Probably matter of opinion. I've got more 10s. I think I'm going to go for the blue seal. If I got a steel or a mult, I probably would have random. Yeah, I'll still have $15. Okay. Wait, oh, good thing I had room because I clicked the wrong button. I guess it would have prevented me from using it if I didn't have room. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. We're definitely not club heavy. Oh, we're a little tiny bit club heavy. Maybe we start aiming harder in that direction. We'll see. +3 isn't all that much. 8,000 points. 3-3. Or hearts. 15, not very many. Discard a jack. And you guys. Okay, is plus 18 or times 1.5 going to work out better? Probably times 1.5. Oof. Oof. Clubs draw. I think I might go for that. Because of the gluttonous joker. And not get a single one, but a pair at least. I'm locked in at this point. It doesn't matter. It happens when the cards are scored. Now we hit the clubs. And that was almost a straight. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, straight is worse. Neither one's leveled up. Only we had that sooner. Yeah, I go back and forth. Times mult on the far right is a wise strategy in general. I think I'm not interested in any of these enough to waste the interest income. Yeah, Celine, I think in general I would tend to do that as well. But sometimes I just don't care as much. Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to make a 2-pair. I'll throw those out in the very unlikely chance that it turns into a full house. I don't want the 2, do I? I think so. Sure thing, Daisies. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We're gonna get some clubs. Oh, 3 of them. Let's see. I could get plus 18. By the time we get to this point, 3, 6, 9, 10, 40 something. That'll add 20 something. Yeah, it definitely should be here, even with only half a mult. 40, 60, 90 times 60-ish, so almost half. Nope, I did my math very wrong again. Discard the jack. I mean, I don't need points all that desperately. The diamonds or the clubs. This build doesn't feel very strong. I don't know how I want to change it. It's not focused on anything, and that's the path to losing. Effectively a discard. I guess I want jacks, but I don't really. Oh, we hit the flush. That'll definitely. I mean, that'll be enough for the whole round, I'm sure. It didn't turn into fire, did it? Got a little bit of cash. No joker opportunities in. Oh, I'll see. I'll open one. Oh well, that puts me at 24, so I guess I'll open two. Clubs! Clubs! I think we're making things into clubs. 2, 3, 5. I agree, I wouldn't have normally taken it based on this description, but it was undiscovered at the time. And I decided to give it a chance just to learn. Maybe it's better than I thought it is. So far, no. If I could add a whole lot of jacks, that would be nice. But lacking that, yeah. Okay, so clubs beats everything there, especially with Gluttonous Joker sitting here and kind of sort of trending towards flushes. So I just deselected so that I could look. Spades is what I most probably want to get rid of. So I think I'll just do all 3 spades. And because my concern is interest, and that's exactly $4, and that'll leave me at a multiple of 5, I'll risk opening the other one as well. Wild, destroy, rank. It's already clubs. So what would I want to be wild? Don't know. An ace. 10. A 9. 6. 5. Play that with clubs. Maybe hit, well, a full house, but that's, oh, neither full house nor flush are upgraded yet. Destroy low cards that are not clubs. Yeah. Increase level. Ha ha ha. Most of my levels are 1. Probably go for the clubs. But hold the 2. That seems really risky. Well, we're halfway there. One more. Ooh. Okay, what's that gonna get us? Not even halfway. Oh, yes. With the Gluttonous Joker, I should have done that. Whoops. Two pairs leveled up. I might have to play that. So what else am I going to do? Not huge, but, you know, sometimes you just barely make it. And sometimes you just barely miss it for reasons like that. I'd rather get a planet, but I'd also rather not fail, so I'm going to throw the 2 pair out. $4,000 more. And, pretty much a flush in hand. Only 6 diamonds left to draw, which is well under a quarter of the deck. My card. And hope. Nope. There. Oh. I think that'll do it. Barely. +1 discard. I don't think the supernova is doing very much for us. Why do you... I will eventually find a tarot or something worth duplicating. Besides Jupiter, I don't know what planet I would really want. This is a very, very messy deck. So... I mean, I barely managed that 16,000. I gotta improve something somehow. Or I'm gonna get stuck real soon. Jupiter, please. No! I'm not making any of those. Or those. I am making a high card every once in a while for fake discards. Not that that's going to help too much. Yeah, I feel like I need better jokers right now. Not that. If I was doing better, I might be making rerolls, but right now that'll be literally nothing. I'm not making straights. I don't want 2 of those. If I make a flush, supernova is actually worth something now. 10 mult. Everything else, not as much. 100 chips is not worth very much either. That's 50 chips. And some mult at some point, hopefully. But also eternal. That would be very expensive to turn it into anything at all. I'm not making straights, so that's worthless. Like, this is a awful set to choose from. I definitely don't want 2 of them. I'm wondering if I want 1 of them. I don't think so. Oh well. I'm probably not going to manage 30,000 points. These 2, 3, 4. Effectively nothing is leveled up. guess I have to go for the flush, but that's not going to be enough even if I hit it. And I didn't come anywhere close. Oh, we discarded a jack. I have no more discards. So high card it is. It's not going to be enough. Nope. Even if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that a couple more times, yes, but I can't. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a pair of queens. I hope to draw into the straight. It's about my least bad option. No more jacks to draw, no reason to keep it. Let's see. 1, 3, but 4 8s to draw. 4 cards out of 30. Not a good chance. Ooh. What luck? Is that going to do it? Probably not. Probably not. The flush was like 10,000 points, but that was all clubs. Now we do have a bonus. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we need 6,000 points more, and this is not going to do it. 1 away from a flush. So 2 pair. Oh, so close, but yet so far. Well, I guess I'm going to call it there. I'm going to do it slowly because of the ad break, though. Maybe Go Fish is more our speed. Oh, come on. I get what they're going for, but that doesn't feel nice. Anyways, that run really never gelled. The jokers I got were just okay. Never found better things to replace them with. Never found tarots to push me towards any one particular strategy. Also, the first time I'd ever done that stake, which I think was minus discard, which was part of my problem. Oh well. The first run today was a lot better. But given that the game we were playing has just completed, I think that is a pretty good place to stop for the day. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And I hope I get to see you again next time. But until then, bye-bye.